with this stuff.
Let's be early. Yeah.
I'm getting viciously attacked over here.
And we're back.
Yeah. Why is there only one dog?
Oh, I got a guy knocking on my door right now.
Of course.
Good timing.
It's not like we're doing anything important, Dill.
All right, sounds good.
Hey, I'll be back.
All right, go get the handle that, whatever it is.
I have more than one dog, so I have Mr.
Yeah.
Peanut Butter Silly Time over here, and then of course that's a dog there. This is, I can't work my finger.
It's an ex-dog.
And then, yeah, I don't know where the other ones are. Probably eating my couch or something.
Yeah.
All right, this is redonkulous. All right, get down. Get down. He's cute, but gosh, he's so
I like how they pretend not to understand.
Yeah.
Ad for stubble guys. Yeah, I keep trying to turn those damn ads off. They don't go off. And what sucks also is they don't pay us either, so it's like it's extra stupid. But I am after months of Lucky giving me shit about it, I am getting ready to bump us over to YouTube at some point. It's going to take a little while. I got to figure out what's different. But we'll get there.
Ignore me. I'm trying to stop dogs from fighting over here. I'm listening though. Yeah. That's what's important.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah.
I mean,
sounds good. Yeah, it's time to professional dog.
Indeed.
There we go. Fuzzy Paws is in there.
Yay! Hello.
Go.
Yes, I'm absolutely. Well, I don't know about professional.
Plausible. How about that? Plausible.
Semi-pro and an amateur.
Yep.
Progressed. Oh, there's Hank.
There he is.
And I have a bag of trash here, so that's
so
good.
we're down Lucky. He said he went on a bike ride and he went farther than he thought. So he's still on the bike ride.
And like I said, I feel like all I can think of is, when those marathon runners go long distance and then they get a bout of violent diarrhea, and I'm training. Yeah. That's exactly what Lucky said when he means I went too far. I went too far.
He did say he went too far.
Get out of my trash!
Maybe it's explosive diarrhea. We don't know. He didn't say.
Put the trash away because I have two very interested dogs.
Yeah. Got to look at all those buckets of fried chicken you ate in the last week. It's impressive.
Lasagna, thank you.
Oh, lasagna, right. I stand corrected. So, I kind of get it when Lucky's, I've done it. I've gone too far on a bike ride. I'm probably going to do that tomorrow. So we will see how's it going. Yeah. Oh, here's a good question. The question from the floor is, why can't that punk join late? Well, I told him he could jump in whenever he wanted to. So I think he's that far out. I don't know. So maybe we'll get him. Maybe we won't.
Because he's having a bout of violent diarrhea. I don't know why we're still discussing this.
I like to pretend that that's true. Meanwhile, Dill's gone. Dill is broadcasting from the. That's a good question. So Dill's broadcasting from his new house. They bought a farm outside Indianapolis, and he didn't think he was going to be able to get internet to it, but it looks like they got that solved. But if you go to what is that? I think it's called Locust Hill House is the Instagram. You can watch him and his wife fix the 10,000 things wrong with his house because it was built in 1840. And so when he said somebody came to the door, they don't live in a place where people just come to the door, so that's got to be somebody working. In fact, here you can explain it. So hey Dill, what broke?
Well, we're getting a whole side of our house kind of torn out, put some siding on.
Yeah.
And they found we
dildos.
First bought the place. Yeah, well, dildos.
They found
tiny
dildos?
Little ones that went with termites. We got the termites killed, but now this whole section of this wall on the outside is basically just dust.
Oh, man.
What do you want to do? I said, well, we need to get it fixed, I guess.
Build it back?
Yeah, build it. So
put a wall up.
Anyway, that was that.
Oh, well, good luck. Was that a surprise, or did you guys know that was coming?
We knew there was some termite damage there, but it's kind of a surprise of how bad it really was. It'll be all right. We just got to fix it. Because at least the termites are gone now.
It's time for an ad interruption.
It is?
Yes.
Oh, right. You mean to go in here. Hold on. Let me shift this. No, not me. Somebody cares. There we go. All right.
Yes.
Do it.
For Farkers that know Jessie Lynn on Facebook.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and this is her man.
Yep.
He
did the logo for my governor campaign.
Well, he wrote a whole ass comic book.
Damn.
Hey.
On Amazon, it's called Crabgrass. So
look at that whole ass. There's a lot of it. Everybody should go get it.
Grab Ass. Oh,
Grab Ass.
Crabgrass. It's a different.
That's a different book.
That's a whole. That's a whole different comic book.
Hey, that's funny you
Grab-
said that, Drew. Look.
Oh look, yeah, there you go. So he designed that logo. Are those condoms? What the hell is that for? Those are stickers, I think.
They're condoms.
Yeah, he designed that logo. It's pretty good.
With all this chaos move, there's junk everywhere here. I don't know if you
Oh, I know.
And that happens to be laying right there, just randomly.
That's good. Nice.
I voted.
Yeah, he's
for
been
you,
doing great
too.
Actually. He's been syndicated. He had a comic strip that he did. He's syndicated in, I don't know, I'm going to say 20,000 newspapers now, which is pretty good. It's more than before. I mean, it's something less than 20,000, but it's a lot. He's doing great. He's kicking ass and lives in Kentucky, not far from me, as it turns out.
He's kicking some ass then. If he's in Kentucky.
Yeah. Well, here, should we get into some news? Because man, there's some stuff happening. Oh, I got it.
Yes.
Yeah, here, let me screen share.
I feel like I haven't been on here in a long time. I'm feeling
it's
good.
only been a couple of weeks here.
And this is my first broadcast from the Wizards dungeon down here in the basement.
Yeah.
I didn't know Fox had a weather channel, and there's some interesting stuff going on here. Laugh emoji, eggplant emoji.
Yeah, so we got this is a video heavy episode today, so I figured out where the hell my video went. So so this was before the hurricane hit. Obviously the topic is the hurricane. They were doing some tracking here, and the Fox News weather guy
all kind of tracks here
did
over
something
Florida
interesting
and fewer over here. Well, that's because the European model makes more. Look at this. What you think you see is
so
tracks here.
Anyway, that's a penis.
You are peeing model, he said.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, exactly. So anyway, as we had probably, well, I mean, I don't know, depends if you've been watching the news or not, but a hurricane landed in Florida last night and it goofed up a bunch of stuff. Let's see here.
Man, that hurricane is a stiff one too.
It is. It's still going. I guess the balls are
likely hit South Carolina as a hurricane. Isn't it a Cat 2 now though?
I don't know. It just got over the ocean again. And it's not 11 a.m. Thursday, so I guess it's moved past. And they think it might start gaining speed again. I haven't checked in the last 10 minutes because it's been that kind of day. Perhaps somebody in the audience could go check that out and let us know where it's at because they've got spare CPU cycles. But at any rate, so if you live in Charleston, South Carolina, or really anywhere on the coast, that looks rough. And then
tell you what,
I guess it's coming. I'm getting the D.
All you guys down there.
Yeah, then I'm getting the D sometime this weekend, so that's going to be a good time. I can't wait.
My dogs are ridiculous right now.
There you go. They hate hurricanes. I don't blame them.
I mean, this is what it's like 24/7 in my house.
Yeah, that sounds like a good time. So we got to get the serious stuff out of the way. One of the looked like Sanibel Island was the one that took the direct hit.
Oh yeah, video shows complete destruction. Parts of the island have been wiped off the map. Completely.
Yeah, so this is a video of the road that goes to the island, or where it used to be. You can see it's coming in over here. I'm gonna have to fix that.
Captiva.
I'm gonna mute the
out and destroyed.
Local guys. So so that's the road that leads up to the bridge. Bridge also collapsed too. So it took them 4 years to build it. So I don't know how long this is gonna take. The photos over at Sanibel look pretty bad. The whole island was underwater for a while. Fort Myer got nailed too. And so, but
did people live out on this island, or is it just kind of a visiting place?
About 6,000 people. Yeah, and then hopefully
no way. Wow.
Yeah. So anyway, so that's all the serious stuff out of the way. So then, of course, I'm like, well, it's Florida, right? So we're gonna have like we're gonna do like a Florida 15 minutes here at least. So let's go through all the things that Florida did. First of all, we got this. Not that one.
Where do you have that one? I read that one already.
This one there.
I don't even know how to pronounce that, but that
Tibor.
Tibor?
Ybor.
I was going to say, where's the T? Ybor City's historic chickens are being kept safe from Hurricane Ian.
Yes, the historic chickens of Ybor City, everyone. Not only that, unfortunately, Tampa Bay wants to give me like 20 ads, so I can't get out of there. There, okay, fine. So here's the historic chickens. So apparently, I did not know this. Ybor City is famous for feral chickens. And
feral chickens at that.
Yeah, and here they are, the feral chickens.
Well, just in case, they get lack of food down there, could be a serious thing. So here's these chickens. Historically.
Ad. Did you see the ad? It was like a turkey
for chicken?
with wine.
Oh, well, that's how my Thanksgiving rolls.
Chicken.
Yeah, so it turns out chickens and hurricanes are not good friends. So at a local, a guy who takes care of them managed to corral 8 of them. I think there are more than 8 in the city if they're famous chickens, but they only got 8 of them, and they got him locked up in a cigar factory so they could ride out the hurricane, and one of them laid an egg, that bastard.
They should auction it off.
Yeah, they should. I was actually trying to find more photos of this. Let's see here. We got, these actually aren't very good. I mean, there's a picture of somebody's backyard with a tarp in it. So here's some feral chickens. So there's one. Look at that feral chicken.
Oh,
it's cute.
Look at the majesty.
I like its little head.
Look at that thing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's feral. I don't know if that's the one that laid the egg or not, but anyway, they've so you'll be glad to know that they put all the Ybor City feral chickens in a cigar factory, as one does. Not only that, but they had some other creative stuff too. We got the zoo here. Was worried about the flamingos, so they put them in this bathroom.
Oh,
that's not where I would have picked to put them, but yeah, it's like they're okay.
You got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, you got to put the flamingos in the bathroom. It's Florida, man. It's Florida, man. So we got that one, and then saw some interesting. Now I always thought that Floridians knew how to secure their houses, but
Florida man worked all week with saran wrap and duct tape securing his house for the hurricane.
That ain't how you do it.
House in Palmetto, Florida.
See, look, he wrapped the whole house up in saran wrap. Look at that. Does that work?
I
don't think
did it work.
Fun fact, my parents live here in Houston in a suburb where they have a ton of trees. And and this was when I was living in Kansas City, and I want to say it was Hurricane Rita that on Texas. And so I called and I said, hey, make sure you're preparing windows and all that. And said, we'll be fine. There's a bunch of trees to protect us.
Oh, no, that's not how that works. I mean, maybe.
I thought it worked.
Yeah, you got to watch out for those, actually. The good news is, as I found out in a recent windstorm, if your tree falls over and takes out part of your roof, you get a free roof. That worked out great. It was 23 years old. So good timing. I'm going to plant another really crappy tree next to my air conditioning and where I park my car.
Great idea. Thanks.
Yeah,
is this is this guy, is there any update on this house? I want to know if it's the only one standing or if it floated away.
I have not heard, but it wasn't the only one. Then we got this one I really like.
Oh,
I'm confused.
Strap it down.
The shingles. Unless, of course, he flicked the straps and said, that ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out what's these. So I guess these are giant luggage straps, but what is he?
Maybe he's trying to keep his roof from blowing off, because a lot of times those roofs get peeled up.
The shingles, but
yeah, I don't know. You got the boards up again. Okay, that looked like good.
We need updates on this.
Yeah, I'll see if I can find some. But that wasn't. There was tons of stuff. So yesterday I'm doing the roundup watching, and I start seeing a lot of videos that look like this. And actually, I pulled a couple of them, but here you go.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Yeah. So there's like this one, and then we got. Let's see here. We got this one. I don't really know. And then here's another one. This guy didn't have any music.
There was a video a few years back of a guy headbanging and doing this thing, and so maybe that's what this is.
That's what I was trying to figure out. So I started seeing all these show up, and I was like, "What in the hell is this? Like, what are they all doing this for?" Yeah. So then I found it. So you're right. The guy's name is Lane Pittman.
Yeah, the legend. There he is.
Lane Pittman is back, waves American flag and headbangs to Pantera in the face of Hurricane Ian.
So he made a video too. He showed up yesterday. I think it's on here.
His original video, he was standing in a street.
Whoa, that's loud. Damn. Hold on a second.
Hey, I like it.
There he goes. So this is the original guy.
Yeah. He does it better than anybody, I think. Look at that.
Yeah. Pretty much. So I was like, oh, okay, that's pretty cool. So yeah, apparently in 2016 he went viral for doing this during Hurricane I don't know which one it was, but they did it. Florence, it says. But so they got a roundup of his previous work. This is Matthew
That's it.
here.
That's the one I saw. Yes.
There he is.
Yeah.
So we got that one, and then we got here's Dorian.
Imagine that this is what you're known
for. He took it all the way.
Yeah, so there's Dorian, and we got here's Florence. I guess he wears the same shorts in there.
I guess so. This is perfect.
They're great.
He almost lost it there.
Yeah, he did. It was great. Then we got here's Laura.
Oh, look at that. Oh my God.
Wow. So yeah, and then there's another one. Oh, and then this one. This was a little longer. I'm not gonna play the whole thing because there's some kind of
becoming a professional.
Okay, let's get to it. They're talking about his preparing. It's a little professional.
He's preparing. What's he got to do? Just take his shirt off and grab a flag. Why do you have a flag for this?
I don't know.
Well, you don't know the emotional training this guy has to do to run out in the storm and face death for our entertainment.
Yeah, it's Florida.
Filming. That's the more important question.
Good question. Yeah. Definitely not drone footage.
Looking at this video, I guarantee you he's not married.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, probably not.
Oh, who is
he was at one
recording?
point. Yeah. So anyway, yeah. So that's why there are so many flag ones out there. But here's the best one, though. I just could not stop laughing at this. So then there's this guy.
I feel like he's really struggling.
It's great. Woo! Apparently, he wants to have sex with Biden, I think, based on that flag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, better way to get his attention than
hoop
and holler.
Yeah. You got to get out there and do it. Yeah. So that wasn't the only dumb thing that happened. So my favorite thing happened. You guys know about Jim Cantore, right?
Well, of course.
So Cantore, for I think everybody on Fark knows, he's the angel of death. If Cantore shows up in your town, you are about to die because that's what his job is. And his he likes to go to hurricanes and stand out in them. And it turns out he got hit by a tree branch. Boom!
Oh, I wish it was on his head.
Yeah.
Oh darn, poor guy. That's what I mean.
It stunned him. Yeah, he also had to hang on to. He gets stuck out there a little bit. I think he got a little hurt because he's like. But that's what you get. I mean, it was going to happen eventually. At some point, he was going to get
drama. It's just he is the most dramatic person.
What in the world? Why do we need that guy reporting from the? I mean, besides that, him getting hit by the tree branch is kind of funny. But
so then we got these guys, and this is in Fort Myers.
Of course,
that's hurricane surf. They decided that now's the time to go swimming.
Which, trust me, you don't want to do.
No, in fact, one of them starts getting washed away here in a little bit. So yeah, see on the right of the screen, that dude, he's like, there he goes. Bye. Larry, come back. I can't. So I don't know whether or not this is the same three guys or not, but either earlier or later, I don't know the chronological order this video showed up, which is great. I don't know if it's the same guys. Could be. But here they are at the same. So they jumped the gate.
I find it hard to believe that there's more than just 3 idiots in Florida.
There's tons. It could be the same 3. Guys will see they got the one guy jump the gate, and he's gone all the way out there on the pier. He's looking over. What do you think he's going to do next, guys?
Jump in.
I figured he was going to try to balance on the damn pier and then fall over.
No, he's just going to jump. I think he meant to jump in. Let's see here. I'll watch this, but now I'm unclear on it. But yeah, he's like.
What do they think that? What's happening?
I don't know. I think they're videoing him. Probably this is like for the Tiki Talks or something. But there he goes. Okay, ready? Okay, dude, jump! You got this. I like the thumbs up right at the end. That's good.
The end, you say? This could be the end.
Yeah. Let's see. Well, we got there's another minute left. There he goes. Boom.
Oh yeah, he did that on purpose.
Yeah, he definitely jumped on purpose. Now watch the right side of the screen. There he goes. Bye.
Oh.
What an idiot.
I think he lived. I don't actually know.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think we just watched someone die.
We might have. I don't know. Well, it's a Florida guy, so oh well. Anyway, bye.
Wow.
Bye.
Yeah, see you later. Still going. We got 40 seconds left. Oh, he's walking now. He made it. Okay. Maybe he did. I don't know.
Yeah. Him, he probably turned around and did it again.
And he's gone.
He's gone again. Yeah. Oh, well. Anyway, that'll happen. Interestingly, I did find a follow-up for this. This is what that pier looks like today after the hurricane. Same spot. So, yeah, that same spot. Remember where you jumped off the end of that? It's not there anymore.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's gone.
Oh, there's all that trash and stuff there.
Yeah, if you need fishing line, you're set. Yeah, that gate's gone. Like, yeah.
Oh, wow. And the guy is still out there swimming.
Yeah, he's making it to Cuba by this point, or I guess I was going the other way, but still. Yeah, so it was pretty rough. I'm not a big fan of disaster porn, so I didn't pull it up. You guys can check that out at your leisure. But yeah, they're gonna have to build that back. There's a couple of holes in it now.
You think?
So anyway, that happened there, and then it gets better. So I was like, what else have we got? What other kind of dumb shit can I find Floridians doing? This is pretty good. I'm not clear on what they were attempting to do here.
Are they trying to do like a parachute or something?
Yes.
I was about to say, it looks
like... no! Dude, you dropped the parachute.
Oh, it's gone.
But I can't figure out, it's like from a lying down position. I mean, I hope he's on a skateboard. Okay.
Oh, he's on a skateboard.
Yeah. I mean...
Woo! And then...
that didn't work.
Brilliant.
So that guy... And then we got, let's see here. There's so many of these. This one was pretty cool too. So I think this is a before and after, I think. So we got this one coming up. I don't know if it just sounds like rain. So we got, this guy is on a float of some kind going down the parking lot. But then we have questions about what is going on here?
Oh.
What is this?
Yeah.
What is he doing? What is that thing anyway? I mean,
so we had those happening during Hurricane Harvey, and those were, drains. That guy is probably actually trying to unclog the drain. Believe it or not, I could be mistaken.
Can he fall down in it?
We had a few of those videos with people going, "Oh, what is this idiot doing?" Well, that idiot is unclogging the drain so that the water goes where it needs to go.
Here's possibly why he was trying to unclog the drain. I think this is the same parking lot, so they could do this.
There you go. I see why the drain's clogged. There's a drunk in it.
So.
Oh, that's good.
So anyway, I guess
suck
that's
him
why
down and shoot him out to where that other guy is off the pier.
Yeah, exactly. He's gonna go out to sea also. Yeah, there were so many of these. There's also a bunch of guys wakeboarding. Let's see here. We got this. This one's pretty good. This one I saw everywhere. There he comes.
Oh wow! Look at that. Hey, making the best of a bad situation.
I mean, hey, let's go surfing. All right.
And I missed because I'm like not only half paying attention to the stream, but here's something else that you don't do during hurricanes. Like I'm full of piss and vinegar about these because we had these issues during Hurricane Harvey as well, where people were just having a blast, but they don't realize that it causes those wakes to go towards people's houses.
Yeah.
So causing further damage. So don't do that, you motherfuckers.
Don't do this. At least not the way he's going to do it. I don't know why he thinks this will even work. It doesn't. I mean, how far was he going to get doing that anyway?
It worked for me.
Yeah, exactly.
I was thoroughly entertained.
I don't know what's going on there. Then this was the best one I saw, I think. This is super cool. Look at that guy.
Hey. We just killjoy during this entire stream. Don't do that! Idiots! Waters. And on top of that, there's like alligators that are being displaced, and you don't know what the heck, and disease, and stay out of the hurricane.
These alligators got to eat too, So
that's what these guys. And then finally, the videos I saw, this one was actually kind of cool. This ended up the Washington Post later. That's not his cat.
It's not.
He just saw the cat out there.
My daughter showed me a bunch of these too, and I just don't want to see them because it makes me. I'm just going to be a killjoy. Like I said, it's infuriating how many people just. Same with Hurricane Harvey, just left their animals behind, and it's very sad.
Yep.
That could have been a stray cat. I get it, but you know,
look, he looks pretty healthy.
Fuck people. That's all I have to say.
He looks pretty healthy. That's not his cat, as it turns out, but he ended up, I guess, because everybody was looking for sidebars to the hurricane stuff. The Washington Post and the New York Post wrote an article about this guy rescuing the cat. We're going to skip there.
Florida man steals the hearts of Floridians.
So yeah, he said he was just looking out the window.
Stranded cat.
Saw the cat out there, and he's like, "Oh man, the cat's going to drown. I better go get it." So he went and got it. There's a cool photo of there they are inside the house.
Look at that. That cat is huge.
Yeah, it's pretty big. Yeah. So anyway, it's not his cat. They didn't say whether or not he's going to keep it or they can find the owner. But anyway,
well, he better fuck the owner.
Yeah, and here's him killing the fish. With his bare hands.
Well, I'm glad he saved the fish too. Oh my gosh.
Maybe that's why the cat is so big. He fed that fish to that cat. That's what's going on.
This guy's like Superman of Florida right here.
Yeah, he totally is. Well, he's getting like all kinds of like engagement proposals and stuff because everybody's falling in love with this guy. Yeah, good for him.
Clearly.
I'm in love with the guy. Look at him.
Yeah. So there you go. So that's our Florida. That's our full-on Florida roundup. I'm sure there's more dumb stuff. But I had to stop somewhere.
All right. Nord Stream. Explosions recorded prior to discovery of major gas leaks.
Yeah, major gas leaks. Oh, yeah. So I'm going to play this video. I don't actually know what it is. I'm sure we're getting a commercial.
It sounds suspicious.
Gas continues to pour into the...
I'm muting that. Okay, so what happened was that Nord Stream pipeline, there's two. There's Nord Stream 1, which was operational. Russia was using it to send natural gas to Germany, which was kind of a problem because we all figured something like this was going to happen at some point, like a war, and then they would shut it off. Well, so they've been kind of dicking around and turning it on and shutting it off and pretending it's down for maintenance. Well, earlier this week, they probably blew it up. It looks like something exploded. It was actually detected by seismometers. And apparently underwater pipelines don't usually explode in that manner, I guess. I'm not the expert. But so the weird thing about it is, and I actually got asked this last night at the trivia by one of my friends, and they said that they'd heard that, and this got totally wiped out over in the United States because, we had a hurricane last night, so we're not paying attention. Apparently, somebody in the German government suggested that might be a NATO Article 5 violation. That's an attack on one is an attack on all of us. So hopefully we don't go there. It turns out it's their pipeline, the Russians, so they blew up their own pipeline technically. So I don't know. At any rate, but that means that they can't turn it back on, which means Germany's going to have to figure something out to do with the cold houses they're going to have.
So that gas popped out of there like a giant fart in a giant tub.
Yep. That's exactly what it was. Giant fart. So you're going to have to find alternatives.
Over a giant fart.
I think we'd prefer not to. Boy, that's a great segue into the next thing, though. So related to that. Yeah, I have a World War III segue. We got this guy.
39 years ago today, one man saved us from world-ending nuclear war.
Yeah. Ooh. So this guy was a nuclear missile launch operator in the Soviet Union. And on September 26, 1983, his computer said, "We launched an attack." And so he had to decide whether or not he believed it. He decided he didn't believe it, and he didn't launch. But he could have. And then we'd all be dead, and we all would have died in nuclear hellfire. Interestingly, that was not the only time something like that happened. Way down in the bottom of this article, it turns out we dropped depth charges on a submarine during the Cuban Missile Crisis that had nuclear torpedoes, and they 3 senior officers had to unanimously agree to use the weapon, and one of them voted no. Otherwise, they would have nuked one of our ships. Yeah, I actually am surprised they didn't use it because, man, I mean, I understand the deal with not wanting to start a nuclear war, but if I'm getting, they said not only were they having active depth charges dropped on them, but that they also all thought that the nuclear war had started already. So they figured there was no harm. But one of them was like, well, just in case, let's not use this.
Let me finish my gruel, and then we'll talk about it.
Let's be sure there's a nuclear war going on. Then they said in 1995, apparently, they had a computer malfunction. Luckily, Boris Yeltsin was president at the time, just didn't believe we were trying to nuke them. So they decided not to worry about it, and they didn't retaliate. So yeah, we've almost died several times, and I don't think these are the only incidents. There's been a few more, but we're still here so far. Thanks to that guy.
Thanks, dude.
But I got a trifecta for you, sort of. I got this takes a little backstory. We're gonna watch this. It's about 2 minutes long, and it's super worth it.
Solovyov gets drafted and goes crazy.
Yeah. So initially, this thing floated around. So it turns out, this is real video from a Russian TV show, but this Twitter account redoes all the subtitles. So this isn't exactly what they said. Although a lot of Russian speakers that responded to this post said, although it's not exactly what they said, it's close to what they meant. I'm in no position to judge that, but see for yourself here as this thing goes on. This is really good. But anyway, and the setup is, and I don't think this happened, all the setup is that the head guy on the show has been drafted. Somebody showed up and tried to put him in the army. And I'll get out of there. There we go.
Да сделайте такие же условия для добровольцев.
Problem.
У вас добровольцев будет даже больше. Потому что для них каникулы по кредитам, для них сохранение рабочего места, что проблема с добровольцами. Для них выплаты, как для контрактников.
I do like the...
Володя, у нас несколько миллионов охраны.
Oh, this is good.
5 миллионов охраны.
1 million.
У нас, если посмотришь, как задерживают какого-нибудь деда-педофила в малюсенькой деревне, где-нибудь там на севере, когда 7 тяжелых приходят его задерживать, его бабка...
I just love the pedophiles are perverts and feed them to the meat grinder.
Людей вооруженных, ну, с каким-никаким опытом, ну, всяко могущих больше пригодиться на фронте, чем парикмахеры и музыканты, и студенты.
И спросили выделить, я говорю, извините, детский вопрос. А вы спрашивали у людей их военно-учетную специальность? Ответ, не знаю.
Talking backwards.
При этом я бы, мне нельзя такие слова говорить, но вот я бы там генерал-полковников, генерал-лейтенантов, я бы вернул на службу.
Зачем? I'm too old.
Есть куда.
Куда?
И есть зачем.
У тебя есть для них должность?
Yeah, it's on now. You have balls.
Не. Во-первых, еще и пустые. У нас 1 150 000 в армии. У нас 1 150 000 в армии.
Считайте вы людей, считайте подразделения.
Можем считать и подразделения. Но я бы ряд вернул. Вот взять этого военкома за ухо и на передовую на Донбасс. Жалуйся.
Там будет что? Он не способен, у него
правильно
нет.
Правильно.
Так не посылай безмозглых на фронт.
Лопаточку ему дать, пусть и окапывается. От него будет вреда там меньше. В тюрьму его сразу.
You're off the show.
Это не поможет.
Поможет.
То, что ты повышаешь кого-нибудь, посадишь в тюрьму, другому мозгов и навыков не даст.
Конечно. Поэтому надо
начать надо оттуда.
Одно другое не отменяет. Но и наказать.
Сначала навести порядок.
They're insecure and afraid of women. So all doesn't want to get drafted.
Isn't that great? Yeah. So anyway, that's not really what they said, but I like to think that it is because
close enough.
It's close enough. But basically, that's what they meant.
What are translations anyway?
Right. Exactly.
I've been actually seeing a bunch of videos of these Russian people, and I don't know why they're filming this, but they are. And they're literally breaking their own arms. Like I saw somebody slam his friend in the arm with a sledgehammer to break it so that he wouldn't get drafted. Another one had his leg up on stairs, and another friend jumped on his leg on stairs to break it in half so that he wouldn't.
How many of these have you watched? This sounds like you've seen a lot.
Don't judge me what I do during my work hours.
We definitely will judge you. You're going to be judged.
I'm not judging. I just have questions.
I don't even know why.
I just want to know.
Continue.
Yeah. So anyway, then we got this. This is a fake Chevron commercial, but again, might as well be one.
We at Chevron believe that nothing is more precious than life, and that the most precious life of all is the dead kind that has been compressed for hundreds of millions of years under massive rocks until it magically becomes oil. Oil that we can refine and sell as gasoline, so a cool-ass tank can crush a clay hut. Or an airplane can take a businessman 3,000 miles to have dinner with someone, or whatever.
Or whatever.
All the while releasing greenhouse gases that are transforming the planet right this second into a hellish George Miller film. Because at the end of the day, we at Chevron straight up don't give a single fuck about you, your weird children, or your stupid ratty ass dog. We need billions and billions of dollars to pay for this commercial time, this cheesy footage, and this bullshit music. All so that you will be lulled into a catatonic state that makes you forget one singular fact. Chevron is actively murdering you every day. See, the human brain can only deal with so many things at once, so these emotionally loaded scenes will always push aside other thoughts like, Chevron is murdering me. It's just how our brains work, you meat puppet who exists only to feed us profits. Chevron, it's hard to even comprehend how little of a fuck we give about you.
All of my money, Chevron.
Yeah, isn't that great?
I need a hat that says that.
Oh man, I tell you what, that came through. Somebody submitted that about an hour ago, and I was like, "Oh geez, that's so good."
That's quality.
So I thought I would share it. Yeah, that's some good stuff, man. I love that somebody did that. Let's see here. What else we got? There's been so much stuff this week. This one. All right, here we go.
Police warn of candy fentanyl ahead of Halloween.
This is my police department. Yeah, so this started showing up on Fox News last week. There's some politicians going on about candy fentanyl, which is rainbow colored. I don't think we got any pictures of that, but we do have another one. So anyway, they started warning about they're going to hand out fentanyl. I didn't realize this. Do you guys we should go over there and get some?
I feel like we need to go get some for research.
Yeah, totally.
I thought whatever happened to the good old razor blade in the apple. Now we're
damn, dude, you're drugs. So I want to point out that Dill has not heard of any of these, but yeah, about those. That's a really good. This is the next article.
Nice. Fentanyl, razors, and 7 other things you won't actually find in Halloween candy.
Yeah, this is kind of fascinating. First of all, rainbow fentanyl. Look at that.
Oh, there was the rainbow fentanyl.
Skittles.
So, apparently it's a thing. But I like how the article points out, says as Chuck Schumer said, that rainbow fentanyl might get distributed to children this Halloween. However, the article points out that it cost not only would it cost drug dealers money, but it would likely lead to a swift arrest and a long jail sentence. I'm like, drug dealers are by and large trying to make money and stay out of jail.
What? Since when? What is this bullshit article? We need a fact check. Criminals.
Yeah, so that's probably why you're not going to see that. But then they went through a few other things. Like, I didn't know about LSD.
LSD?
Look at it.
What have I been missing out on?
That's what LSD might look like. So what I like about this article is they went and they tracked down the where these rumors came from. Apparently in 2013 in Salinas, California, a woman was hospitalized eating a candy bar she believed was laced with LSD. They never confirmed it was there, so it's not really sure.
Is that like those police officers we see on the news that touch the drugs, or one police officer ate candy at a traffic stop because he thought it was candy, and then he was hospitalized because he overdosed on drugs?
Sure. Yeah, that's a story. I mean, it's
happening.
That's
I got busted out.
Yeah.
I'm in the country for 1 week, and I come back to this nightmare.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
There was a police officer. We had a traffic stop. There was candy, in the car, and the officer was like, "Oh, candy!
I think I'll have some of that.
I think I'll help myself."
Yeah.
To this random bag of candy that I found in a perpetrator's
back of a car at a traffic stop.
The taste of the LSD tablet out of my mouth. I put this.
Yeah. A great way to pretend. I think it's a cover story. And then we got apparently poison. They said that there were people that tried. There was actually a incident in '74. There's a guy called the Candy Man. His 8-year-old son died of cyanide, and he told the cops that the kid ingested a pixie stick, and that's what killed him. It turns out later they found out that he killed his own kid to get life insurance, and in order to cover up the crime, this is the scary part, he also gave out poison candies to 4 other kids. He tried to kill the whole neighborhood.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's not cool. And then the other one was pretty good. There's a housewife handed out, she didn't like the trick-or-treater, so she handed out, I don't know what an ant button is, but she handed out ant buttons.
She handed out packages containing ant buttons, steel wood wool pads, which in my house are called space pussy, and dog biscuits to older kids. So first of all, dog biscuits, I mean, really? Space pussy, who's going to eat that? But what the shit are ant buttons?
I don't know. It says they have arsenic in them.
Space pussy?
Well, somebody does.
I guarantee somebody does.
Somebody does. Yeah, that's a thing. I agree. I don't know. So yeah. So anyway, so that's probably the origination of that one. Then we have razor blades. There we go. That's what it looks like. I like how they got the name brand on it right there in the half-eaten apple. Yeah,
quality.
So razor blades have been. I mean, I remember hearing about those too. Apparently, they said there was there have been reports recently, but I mean, not enough to be like, oh shit. Plus, who eats apples? I mean, come on.
That was going to be my second thing. Like, who eats apples? And I'm sorry if you do, but if you're handing out apples at Halloween, fuck you.
Yeah. I mean, what the hell's wrong with you? Yeah. We had one in the neighborhood.
We're going to change our whole Halloween now because I guess apples aren't cool anymore.
Coffee.
Yeah. So then we got the heroin. Now, I was not expecting heroin for Halloween.
Heroin?
That's what we give out.
Yeah. That's good. Yeah. Yeah.
We have little candles. We have little candles lined up on our porch so you can melt it right there. It looks like a Catholic mass when you walk up because there's so many candles.
Brilliant. See, that's neighborhood togetherness. That's how we do it.
Cook it up here. Leave your needle over there so we can reload it, please. Thank you.
Yeah, you can reuse those many times. You're not supposed to, but you can. Apparently, the origination of this was in 1970. A 5-year-old died of a heroin overdose, and his parents decided to say that they had eaten Halloween candy sprinkled with it. But it turns out he actually ate some heroin at his uncle's house. Womp womp. Oh well.
So in no instance here has Halloween candy really been involved.
No. Especially with I think not this one either. So this one. So they say that there haven't been that many instances of this. They said in 2000 it happened. I think it happened last year. Like we actually looked into this.
Yes.
But it was a complete mistake because basically those things are expensive. Right? Yeah.
It was a school
they're expensive.
That, had switched out bags or something. A teacher had switched out bags by accident.
Yeah, like you'd never do that because that stuff costs a lot of money.
That is expensive. That is an expensive mistake.
Yeah, very. They're like $1 or $2 a piece or something. So anyway, you're not likely to get these guys in there because of that. And if you do see like bud-shaped ones, then those are easy to pick up. Nobody's eating that. Then we got laxatives.
Give that to your parents right away.
Yeah. So what I like about this is that laxatives have been handed out in 2 cases, but it was back in 1959 when I guess if somebody hands you something that looks like a laxative, you just took individual candies handed out by guys in California back in the day. So he was convicted of outraging public decency.
What the shit does that mean?
I don't know. I have no idea. Said he never said why he did it. I think he just probably thought it was funny. And then we got needles. Same as razor blades. Not really a thing that's going on. But then the next one is my personal favorite, Satan.
They're injecting Satan into candy?
Well, so it doesn't say they're injecting it. It might be oral or maybe anal. I think there's an anal suppository for Satan.
There's anal Satan?
I assume. I mean, I'm not Googling that, but.
Yes, I'm absolutely going to Google this on my work laptop. Anal
You should.
Satan.
Yeah. So, they're not.
Make sure your safe search is off when you do it, too.
Yeah. You're not going to get Satan in your Halloween bag this year, which is a little disappointing, but, oh well. I thought it was this holiday, but apparently it isn't. So, there you go. Those are all the things you will not find.
Satan just can't win.
No, he sure can't.
Why does this website ruin Halloween?
That's their job.
All a bitch wants to do is go out and find candy stuffed with razor blades and fentanyl and the marijuana and Satan.
Yeah, apparently it's not true. I was super disappointed to find that out. Oh well. Now we got to go in a completely different direction here.
Okay.
Thank God.
Utah student allegedly said she would blow up nuclear reactor if the Utes football team lost.
What's a Ute?
I assume this is a crime.
These two
Utes. So this comes across the Fark queue, and I'm like, okay, that's definitely a Fark story. But first things first, does Utah have a nuclear reactor on campus? Yeah, they have one, as it turns out. Yeah. So you could potentially blow it up, I guess. At any rate, you definitely don't want to be going to a school that has a nuclear reactor and then threaten to blow it up because the cops are going to be like, We better find out. I also don't know if they won.
Frown on that.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. I don't.
Did they win? This game, I mean, the other team might have gave it to them.
Utah won. So we were safe. So there's nothing to worry about. Yeah.
So well, it says Utah defeated San Diego State.
Thankfully, yeah, because otherwise, I mean,
thank goodness,
Utah would be a nuclear wasteland, and I don't know how we would tell.
Utes. Did she say it in the heat of the moment? You know, like you say, "I'm going to kill you," but you don't really mean that. I mean, maybe
that was even dumber. When was the last time that you, in the heat of the moment, threatened to blow up a nuclear reactor?
The crime of passion.
It was on Wednesday.
Wednesday. Which was last Wednesday.
So
I don't know where one is around here, by God, but if you keep this up, I'm blowing it up.
I'm blowing it up. Gonna go. There's one in Ohio, right where the tri-state border is. We could go there.
Oh, well, that's not too far.
It's like halfway between us.
That is.
Just to clear the air here, I'm not going to try to blow anything up.
I think these recordings are deleted in like 72 hours, so just keep it cool for a few days.
The next knock on my door will just be some agents coming in. No big deal.
Austin couple puts dirty diapers in box to trick porch pirates, but then the thieves struck back with cow manure.
Oh,
yeah. So I've talked about this before.
This farm?
No, it's in Austin. You know, the weird place. But I mean, it could be. I mean, we're not really sure, but yeah. So I've actually, if you have dirty diapers or cat litter, and you get a lot of Amazon boxes, and you have porch pirates, I have a great suggestion for you. Just load that stuff up, seal it up, and put it on your porch, and somebody will take it away for you.
Yeah.
And usually incident free up until this happened. Let's see. I don't know if let's see here. Let's see if I can get this to run. There we go. Here he comes. He's grabbing the kitty litter. And there it goes. But then what happened was, wow, he's really messing with this
skeleton.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, he's been to their house several
times. Like he keeps hitting the same house over and over again. You think they use the Amazon locker after like the third time?
Not only that, but look at this. Look what he's wearing in broad daylight. I mean, this isn't night, right? I mean, the guy he's running around like a ninja. Anyway, that's him taking off with the kitty litter and the used diapers. So anyway, what happened was that apparently they came back the following night with a load of manure and sprayed it all over the yard and the cars.
The yard. Oh,
yeah, the yard would be nice and green after that.
Yeah. So they fertilized the yard apparently. Yeah. So
well, thanks.
That's a new one. It is kind of funny thinking that like they were so indignantly pissed off about being punked while they were stealing stuff that they came back and they left poop everywhere. It's like, yeah, I don't know. It seems like you shouldn't do that.
You can't set traps legally, so what else are you going to do?
I mean, I bet we can in Kentucky. I don't know for sure.
Can we rig some kind of box with those electric shock collars and the fence?
Oh, yeah.
So, like, you pick up the box, and once you exit the zone, it zaps the shit out of your hands.
Yeah, that would be great.
Right?
Then you fall in the 10-foot moat that is dug around the house. These are good ideas.
The gators in it. The gators in it, yeah. I like it.
All right, Dill, this is about you. World's biggest penis blokes have ding-dong over who is king-dong in epic cockfight.
Yeah. Man, you can't beat the Brits for a headline.
How do you announce that? What's the sports announcer going to do on this?
That's a good question, actually. So what's going on is that so this guy in the photo, I'm going to try not to dwell on it too much, but I'm going to play the momentarily horrifying video for just a little bit. And then I'm going to stop it. You'll see why.
To whom?
Warning.
Well.
Wait, hold up.
What's going on here? What's he going to do?
No, come on.
What's he measuring off to the side there?
I'm going to mute this because he's just a thing. Gotta look at that's him walking, right? Look at that thing. That's like it's a literal elephant trunk there.
That is chafing. Yeah. I talked about these underwears that I buy, that have a little pocket in the front. I talked about that when I was. No, that's not real.
Anyway, he's got a little sock he puts on it. Yeah. So anyway, here's the controversy. So he's claiming. I'm just gonna get off.
Good Lord.
No.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna try to find. So he's claiming. Let's see here. How about that? There we go. That's perfect. He's claiming that he has the world's biggest wiener, and the problem is that there's a contender. There's another guy. He's from the United States. His name is Jonah Falcon, and this guy, I kid you not, showed up to a New York City Fark party once.
No,
and then somebody mentioned, because he'd been on Fark like that week, and he just wanted to come say hi. I was like, oh, what's going on, man? And so Jonah Falcon is not that guy. Not that guy. Look at that, though, man. How's he get around? Anyway, this guy, that's Jonah Falcon.
Look at that guy.
It's not a great pose there.
You met that guy?
Yeah, he showed up at the Fark party. There he is.
How do you go back up? How do you simultaneously up, have a penis? Nope. The silver suit. Down. What is wrong with you, Drew?
I can't do anything here.
Go down.
Right there.
This way?
How
that one?
Stop going down on that guy.
Simultaneously have a penis and a camel toe at the same time.
Oh, good point. I don't know. That's takes some talent, though. Yeah. I mean, I can guess, but I'm not really 100% sure. So apparently the problem is this. The argument is that Jonah Falcon claims that he has the biggest wang because his is natural size. And the other guy, the Spanish dude, apparently, and he actually admits to this, has been attaching weights to the front of his for years, to the point where doctors are really worried about him. But he even said something. I'm going to see if I can find this thing here. So Jonah, unfortunately, gave us too much information. He claims that he can perform oral sex on himself, and then he can completely envelop a doorknob with his foreskin, which is something I don't think I would try. But
how else are you going to open doors with your hands full of groceries?
Yeah, exactly. Right.
You're right. That's a good point. I didn't think about it.
Some fucked up things with your penises. So
part of their contest should be driving a boat with their penis, like Tommy Lee did in that video way back when.
Yeah,
he drove a whole boat with his. So maybe Tommy
Lee should be involved in this thing.
They could drive 2 boats and have a race. That would be pretty cool. Yeah, his claim to fame came because he was stopped at San Francisco airport because they thought he was smuggling something in there. They didn't believe him, so you know how that went.
Clearly, it doesn't go down to his knee like the other guy. So
he's got it tucked up in there. I don't know. Yeah. So anyway,
maybe
they're having an argument. Yeah. So there you go. That's more than any of us wanted to know. Although I do want to know how that guy walks around, but not that badly. Not bad enough to look it up. See, there we go.
I get to look up on my work computer.
Yeah, let's see. Let's get this out of here. I really do.
I still blow my own mind. Uri Geller on spoon bending, showbiz, and the museum he built to his own life.
Yeah. Do you guys remember this guy? I vaguely do. He was big in the 70s.
Not
Magic, like bend the spoon on live TV or something.
Yeah, he claims that he's got psychic powers and that he can bend spoons with his mind, and he actually will let you go buy your own spoon and he'll do it. The guy who wrote this article did. And what's interesting, though, is that the amazing Randy offered $1 million if he could prove it, that he was doing it, and he never showed up to get that check. So, I don't know. I mean, that probably isn't a coincidence. But at any rate, I had not once in the last 20 years wondered what the hell this guy was doing lately, or I wouldn't have assumed he was alive. Well, what he's doing is he moved back to Israel, where he is from. He bought a concrete factory of some kind. Let me say what it was. Well, it doesn't matter what kind of factory it is, but there's a photo of it, and there's the inside. That's the gift shop. And then he put up a museum to himself, which you can pay £13 for.
Wow.
There it is. There he is. He bought that, and then he put a museum of stuff that he collected over the years.
Sweet.
Yeah, he says he still sounds like crazy. He also had a tattoo of a spoon put on his arm, so that way, because when people want him to bend spoons, he can just do that, and then it counts.
That's good. That was good.
Yeah. So
no, it's not good, Dill.
Yeah, he basically, and he does all the tours himself. So if you want, but now you have to sign up in advance if you want to meet him, because they don't do any, like, you can't do walk up. But he does all the tours himself, and he will show you all his stuff, including his vast collection.
That waiting list is
can't be that long, I don't think.
I mean,
his Ben spoon collection here.
In that article, it said he's 75. It looks like, right? I mean,
yeah, he looks pretty good for 75. Yeah, that's not too bad. Yeah, unless that's an old picture, I don't know. Good question there, but yeah, he's living back in Israel doing tours, and they had a couple of.
Well, good on that guy. Good on him.
Yeah.
What a waste of space.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, he said he met Michael Jackson and Salvador Dali and Gaddafi. That doesn't sound like a great party. But yeah, you can bring your own spoon. He will bend it for you. He did it for the guy who was there. And then let's see, there were some details down here that were kind of weird here. Apparently what you will not see there is you will not learn about James Randi trying to debunk him. You will not learn that he really isn't a psychic, I guess is probably what it was. But Oh, and here it is. This is the part. He, aside from all of this other stuff, he claims that he helped Scotland beat England in the Euro 2020 soccer championship, and also that he used his powers to stop Brexit, although that's a claim I don't think you should make. He didn't stop it.
Right.
But he also says that he's going to stop. He's going to use his psychic powers to stop Vladimir Putin from launching a nuke strike. So, yeah, we got that going for us.
Well,
How about that?
So if he's lying, we won't even care about this guy because that means the nuke strike has happened.
Yes, yeah, exactly. Yeah,
I'm doing the same thing. I'm using my mental powers to shut that thing down. We'll never be nuked.
You sound like Trump.
Shut it all down. Shut it all down.
I don't have
to declassify it just by thinking about it.
Yeah, that's like a psychic power. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So anyway, that's what he's up to. Let's see what else we got here. Okay, and I got a couple more for you. Here's a little short clip that I enjoyed.
There are
tears how we can find out and how much we can find out and what it takes to get there.
All right.
So first we have to decide how much do we want to find out. So let's say in this case, I want to find out at a level of 7. Okay, so I find that level on my graph and I come horizontally to my gradient line. Where it intersects with my gradient line, I'm going to come straight down to where it intersects with my fuck around line. That there is going to tell me how much I have to fuck around to find out what I need to find out.
This is helpful.
See, as you can see, the more you fuck around, the more you're going to find out.
Well, okay.
And also, if you stay down here and you never fuck around, you'll never find out. I hope this lesson is helpful. Thank you.
That is a solid life lesson.
That's a TED Talk.
You can't argue with math.
No, you really can't. You really can't. So thanks for that, guy. And then let's see here. I got 2 more to take us out. This is good. So we not long ago did.
Okay.
We're gonna play. Pause. There you go. All right. So not long ago we did a thing about a different dog that can, or a cat, I think, the one where the cat like has all the buttons that say words, and the cat just steps on the mad button all the time. You guys remember that? That was a while ago.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, here we got a dog who can do something similar, but this is pretty good.
Hi. Okay, we're gonna play true or false. Okay, true or false? Do you hate treats? False. Okay. Do you like walks? True. Okay. Last question: is your favorite button the white button? True. Bitch. Oh my god.
Hi.
Don't give your dog the bitch button. You're just gonna hear that a lot.
It's a different bitch means something different in dog world.
Yeah, it's probably a compliment. Yeah,
it's
probably a compliment.
It's not a cut down.
Yeah. And finally, to take us out, there's a whole Twitter account called "Why You Should Have a Duck," and this was posted recently. This is why.
Yeah. I think I found a new drummer for our band.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Do you have a duck?
I'm good. Not yet. We're getting one.
Not yet.
Now.
I will have a band and we'll call it the Mother Duckers.
Oh, I love it. That's brilliant.
I actually came across a website the other day called Existential Crisis Duck, where you can buy a duck having an existential crisis, or you can buy this duck that will guide you through your. And I'm like, I need this duck in my life, and it's an existential crisis that I don't have it, and I can't.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a really great duck.
So who's having the crisis? Is it the duck? Or is it
Well, go to existentialcrisisduck.com.
Yeah.
Pull that up. And I'm not plugging them because I can't guarantee. I don't know anything about the site. I don't know if you're going to get your order. I don't know if it's a fly-by-night company. But it's a terrific looking duck. And I think I need it in my life.
They send it you a duck.
It's an existential crisis duck, Dill.
Yeah.
I'm confused.
So the duck has the crisis or you have the crisis? How does that work?
How about both?
How do you know if the duck is having the crisis? I don't know.
Well, because it looks like it's having a crisis.
Yeah, we got a shout out here. If we're I'm up for beers at the Red Yeti, so give me a holler. I think they're back open again. That's over in Indiana. It's in the Louisville side.
Go to Indiana.
Well, it's just walk across the river and back. It's not that bad.
Yeah, you don't have to come all the way up in the deep, deep pit of Indiana where I live.
Yeah. Although, I mean, if I'm already in Louisville, I'm only like 70 miles out now because you moved closer. So that's not too bad. Yeah.
I'm out in the country.
Yeah, I'm up for beers. Yeah.
Nice. How's your horse doing, Dill?
Yeah, how's the mini horse?
We got the mini horse that we have. It has his own little barn now. We built a tiny little barn on the side and a little fenced-in area because the rescue horse should be coming either this weekend or sometime in the next week or so.
New horse.
So we're getting it all worked out. We're getting ready to put up a big fence around the property, and it's going to be great. But so far, we haven't got the little horse, but the one-eared horse. But I think this weekend or next weekend, we got to work it all out. But we're ready. Cool. We're ready.
Where's it coming from?
The East Coast. I don't know exactly. It was at a kill auction out there, and you know, and Tony Jones been figuring out all this stuff. She's the smart person in this relationship that handles all the planning and money and everything else. Otherwise, we wouldn't have anything, and I'd just be sitting in a different basement, and it would look a lot worse.
I know how that goes. I feel it. I feel that. Yeah. That's cool.
But anyway, we should be getting this little horse soon, very soon. I'll have updates and pictures and stuff whenever we get it up and going.
Forward to that. That'll be cool.
Now, wants to know the fuck is a kill auction, and are they auctioning the rights to kill things?
Kill auction is exactly what that is. So we don't know the history of this little horse. You don't know the history of any of these animals that are there. Companies will buy these animals for whatever reason and kill them, like horses and stuff. So
you're bidding on the right to kill the animal.
It seems harsh.
Yeah. You're bidding on whatever they do with animals. I don't know. They still make glue or dog food or what do they do? But
you don't have to kill them, right? It's optional.
I know. You don't have to. But the reason the auction is there is for
just making sure.
I mean, we're not going to kill. We're not going to kill this.
You must kill.
You have to. We want pictures. Damn it!
It's in the contract. We didn't know.
We've already established I visit some fucked up places on the internet, so you may as well show me the kill videos too.
Might as well. You probably already know where they are.
These rescue groups go in and bid on these horses, and usually especially a little horse wasn't that much, but then you got to pay for the rescuers pay for transportation and vet visit and all this other stuff to get this
fences
into a good life. Fence life. So
do you think the original horse is going to be cool with this?
Yeah, he's kind of lonely. Like he's by himself and he'll be super happy. He'll probably bully her a little bit, say he's the boss, but we'll have a little separate area for him and they'll get used to each other. And I think they'll get along pretty great. He's pretty good natured. So
are you going to bring one to your coffee house with you every day to work?
Yeah,
I would. I had. I don't know if you go to our Instagram, the Locust Hill Instagram, you could see our van ride with this little horse in the back. And if that's anything like it would be at the coffee house, there would be so much piss and shit everywhere. It just wouldn't go well.
So like any other day.
Let me see if I can find it.
Horse this time.
Yeah, it was a pretty good ride. I mean, we got him in the van and he immediately shit all in the van, and so we rolled the windows down and just kept it. Luckily I had a tarp down, so
I do that too. Yeah, I got the one with I think that's Joan there.
Are you looking on the Instagram or whatever?
I'm trying. Let's see here. Doesn't give me the controls I want. Let's see here. Let's pause the music real quick. Let's see here. Get this up.
Oh, thank God.
Put that back. Yeah, you don't like that?
There we go. Look.
Yeah, there we go. Okay.
There's
the horse. Let's get some volume on this. I can figure out where the hell that is. There it is.
If I have some gas issues myself, I'm just playing on the horse.
Hey, babe, what are we doing?
There you go, yeah.
Well, it's time to move Starkey the horse down to the Franklin house.
I think I was just eating.
He's already pooped in the van, so it's going to be one of those
pooped in the
rides. But the good news is, if I have some gas issues myself, I'm just playing on the horse.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
Hey, babe, what are we doing?
I love it. That's great.
Nice.
Yeah. That's pretty good. Yeah, there's like post all kinds of videos of all the crap they got to fix. Actually, didn't you post? Yeah, this is what's going on outside your house right now. That's taking that wall out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The guy called me out there just now to show me a bunch of rotted wood that we have to get fixed and stuff.
Oh boy, good luck. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
here
good
we
luck
go.
with that. That's a lot.
Yeah, it's all right. It'll be all right.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fine. This is fine.
Cool. Yeah, everything's fine. How are you?
Fine. Fire in the background.
Good times. Well, I think we might not be around next week. I will find out. I'm supposedly going on a trip, but I don't know anything about it yet. So if I'm here, we'll do it. If not, we'll figure something out. Maybe we get lucky to take it over or something. We'll see.
Yeah. We'll see.
Yeah. Hey, I think my
shitting on the sidewalk.
Yeah. Yep,
my communications from down here in the Wizards dungeon seems to be working. Like
it's working. Yeah, that's
my
great.
redneck internet. So I got that going for me.
Way to go. Excellent.
All right, guys.
Cool. Well, we will probably take 2 weeks off, but if not, we'll see you here next week. And if we do, we'll have more ridiculousness when we return.
Peace out.
See y'all.
I'm doing like Christine.
Peace.